what we have done, and then I don't have to waste time on discussing the past papers. You can continue studying, right? And that's the main reason why I call this revision class. We'll have it today, and then the second one in not the next week, not next Saturday, because Saturday I am having the ABF revision class. Week after that, that is 20 something. Next Saturday is 16th, and the week after that, right, we are going to have the second class. And let's see, the government has informed that after 25th we can have the tuition classes and all. So if that's a scenario, we'll have a physical class. I need only 3 classes, and after that we can have the exam, right? Okay. Today I'm not going to discuss for 4 hours, right? We'll do whatever we can, at least 3 hours, 3.5 hours, and then we'll continue our session on 23rd, I think 23rd, right? Okay. Not next Saturday, week after that. This is question paper 2018 exam, right? First, we'll discuss about the multiple choice questions, and then the 2 sums. If you can do the sums, that is very much better. Then we can discuss about the facility sum and the other sum, right? Shall we keep it for the next class, and we'll try to discuss the other areas, right? Okay. Have you gone through this paper?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because they have I asked them to upload it few days back. So have you done the paper answers? Penny, have you done that?
Did the first part, sir.
Huh?
Multiple choice ekara. Multiple choice ekara.
Right? Okay. First we'll discuss the multiple choice one, right? Okay. The first question. Which of the following is not a form of honor? Which of the following is not a form of honor? What is it? Acceptance, deferred payment, negotiation, then the payment. Which of the following is not a form of honor? If you have done, can you give me some answers? Then we'll discuss.
Negotiation.
Huh?
Acceptance.
Negotiation.
Negotiation. Yeah. One said acceptance, another person said negotiation. What is negotiation? What is negotiation and what is honor? You have to refer the UCP 600. UCP 600 Article 2, right? UCP 600 Article 2. Article 2, it says under definitions, honor means to pay at sight if the credit is available by sight payment. To incur a deferred payment undertaking and pay at maturity if the credit is available by deferred payment. To accept a bill of exchange draft drawn by the beneficiary and pay at maturity if the credit is available by acceptance. So now what's the answer? Honor means either acceptance or to pay under deferred payment or just to pay at sight payment. Right? So which of the following is not a form of honor? The correct answer is negotiations. Negotiation. Negotiation means the purchase of the nominated bank of drafts drawn on a bank other than the nominated bank and or documents under a compliant presentation. If the documents are complied with the terms and conditions of the LC to pay, that is negotiation. All the other three aspects comes under honor as per Article 2. Right? Okay. Second one, under FOB terms and UCP 600, a bill of lading would be required to state which of the following: shipped on board and freight paid, received for shipment and freight paid, shipped on board and freight payable at destination, received for shipment and freight payable at destination. Under FOB terms and UCP 600. What's the correct answer? FOB means free on board. Who has to, under FOB, which party has to organize the carrier? Buyer or seller?
Buyer.
Buyer.
Buyer. Who has to pay the freight charges?
Buyer has to pay.
Buyer has to pay the freight charges. In that case, now tell me the answer.
Shipped on board and freight payable at destination.
Yeah. Shipped on board and freight payable at destination. Correct answer is C. Correct answer is C. Three, when a documentary credit is available with the issuing bank, which type of settlement is not appropriate? I just want to jot down few. I just want to ask you few things. If you have done the revision work and if you have studied, right, can you please let me know what are the areas you want me to do some revision? What are the areas that you want me to do some revision? Because my experience trade areas to discuss with students. Yeah, you can tell me.
The calculation is fine.
Huh?
The effects calculation and limits calculation.
The two sums, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, two sums. That I'm going to do. Then
Facility structuring, sir.
facility structuring. Right, facility structuring, I'm going to do it with the sum stuff, facility sum, I will do the structuring.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that I will cover. ඒක තමයි මම මේ දෙක කරලා අපි next week එකේ we'll discuss the facility structuring and forex. Right,
Okay,
okay.
sir.
Forex එක නම් අද කරන්න පුළුවන් ඔබේ එච්චර අමාරු නෑ. Facility structuring තමයි දන්නවා ඔයගොල්ලන් ටිකක් හිර වෙලා ඇති. Okay, I think I have given you about 7 or 8 exercises.
Yes.
Right. Please do that again and again, then you can master. Right. Any other areas? Have I done HS codes? HS codes kalade.
Yes, sir.
මට මතක නෑ කළාද කියලා.
No.
කරේ
sir.
නැත්ත කොයිද සර්? නෝ.
කළේ නෑ වගේ තමයි මටත් මතක.
ඕ කරේ නෑ.
So, HS codes උතර පොඩ්ඩක් cover කරන්න, because since you people are working in the trade, you should know what is harmonized system codes, why it is so important, all those things, right? Those codes are already published by the customs, but it's a different thing. But as practitioners, you should know, right? Okay. What are there? Any other areas? ISP 98 I have done. URR 725 I have done with you. ISBP, yes, we have done. We have discussed all the paras. What else you want me to do? Right. මම මේ දෙක ලියලා තියාගත්තා. While we discussing these things, please.
Insurance.
Sorry,
The insurance.
insurance. Okay.
So insurance එකට you said මේ you will get a outside party. අපි ඒක වුණේ නෑ නේද සර්? අර දැන්
Oh.
shipping lines ගැන we got a third another lady to come. අර insurance එකටත් කරනවා කිව්වා නේද එහෙම? ඒක I know මේ කොරෝනාත් එක්ක ඉතින් අමාරුයි.
කරන්න බැරි කමක් නැහැ. මොකද ඒක the main reason was that gentleman was okay. I mean, he was doing this insurance part with me for the last 5-6 years. But the problem is, what he told me once, he was not very much familiar with doing it online. Right? I think එහෙම වුණාම ටිකක් අමාරු වෙනවා. Let me check. And if he is not available, then I will do the insurance. I can do it, no doubt. But what I thought was to get an outside party who are in the business. Then you can discuss most of your questions, because even if you ask certain questions from me, the practical things, I won't be able to answer, because I am from the, like you and me, we are in one side of this transaction, banks, right? So if you want to ask a question, then you have to ask that question from another party who are in the other side of the story, like Mrs. Ransing shipping. ඒතර උගන්ට ඕන ප්‍රශ්නයක් ආතයි. ඒ වගේමයි insurance එක කෙනෙක් හිටියොත් හොඳයි. I'll check on that. But definitely before the exam I will cover it. Then okay, we will continue. But while we are discussing these things, if something comes to your mind, please tell me. Then I'll get the things sorted out. All right? මම හිතන්නේ HS codes මේ අරුණා මේකත් insurance එකත් කලේ නැහැ. Right. Okay. Then The question number 3. When a documented credit is available with the issuing bank, which type of settlement is not appropriate? When a documented credit is available with the issuing bank, which type of settlement is not appropriate? Payment, deferred payment, acceptance, negotiation.
Negotiation.
Hmm?
Negotiation.
Negotiations. Negotiations. Very good. All the others, it has to be, if it is available with issuing bank, payment, deferred payment, acceptance, issuing banking current. But if it is negotiation, it will be done by the negotiating bank. Right? Okay. So, for a documented credit that is available with nominated bank by site payment, which of the following reimbursement conditions would not be appropriate? That is available with nominated bank by site payment. Right? Which of the following reimbursement conditions would not be appropriate? Please debit our account held with you. We will remit proceeds in accordance with our instructions upon receipt of compliant documents. Please claim reimbursement from is it Bank, New York. We will remit proceeds in accordance with your instructions upon receipt of a SWIFT message confirming that you have received a compliant presentations.
B. B.
B. There is number 2. Number 2 again. But B the D the kila mata
Number 2. Number 2. Sir.
Number 2. Please debit our account held with you. No. This is complete out. We will remit proceeds in accordance with your instructions upon receipt of compliant documents. That should be the correct answer. Because documented credit is available with nominated bank. If it is available with nominated bank, they will negotiate and they will pay. They will settle the thing. But the money has to be remitted by the issuing bank. Right? So we put a reimbursement instructions condition. We will remit proceeds in accordance with your instructions upon receipt of compliant documents. Okay, good. Which of the following is true of an amendment issued stating that it will be deemed to have been accepted by the beneficiary unless it rejects the amendment within 7 calendar days of its date? Right? Will be deemed to have been accepted by the beneficiary unless it rejects the amendment within 7 calendar days of its date. Right. The inclusion of this condition is an acceptable practice and is a way of determining whether the beneficiary has accepted or rejected an amendment. Right? That is one. The second one, the inclusion of this condition is not acceptable and it is not one of the ways of determining whether the beneficiary has accepted or rejected an amendment.
That is the correct answer.
That is the correct one.
Yeah.
May I know your name, please?
Kasun.
Cousin. Now, others, what others says? What others says? Any other answers? When you have a question like this, even if you are not sure, but if you have some common sense, you can find the answer. The question is, which of the following is true of an amendment issued stating that it will be deemed to have been accepted by the beneficiary unless it rejects the amendment within 7 calendar days of its date. And then I talk to myself. I was just talking to myself, but in loud. Mama හෙමින් කිව්වා මට කියුණා මගේ කටින් කියුණා මේ වගේ දේවල් accepted නෑ කියලා. මේ වගේ දේවල් accepted නෑ කියලා කිව්වා. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි දන්නවා කෙලින්ම මේව accepted නෑ කියලා. එතකොට මේ answers හතරෙම බැලුවාම ඔක්කොම තියෙන acceptable practice except for one. Not acceptable එන්නේ B එකේ විතරයි. You saw that, right? B එකේ විතරයි not acceptable එන්නේ. ඉතින් ඒකනොත් අපිට පොඩි clue එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි correct answer is B. The inclusion of this condition is not acceptable and is not one of the ways of determining whether the beneficiary has accepted or rejected an amendment. Okay, මේ වගේ conditions දාන්නේ නැහැ. So the correct answer is B. Confirming bank is irrevocably bound by an amendment at what time? At what time?
B. When it advised the amendment?
Yes. Yes. It is in the article 7, 8, 9 එකේ article 9 එකේ තියෙනවා. Right? When it advises the amendment. From that point, yeah, a confirming bank. Article 8. Article 8 එකේ තියෙන්නේ confirming bank is irrevocably bound by an amendment at what time? When it advised the amendment. Seven, which of the following transport document is not appropriate for any transport by sea?
CMR note.
CMR. CMR එන්නේ මොකටද දෙන්නේ?
Railroad.
Huh?
Railway.
Railway නෙමෙයි. CMR එන්නේ. CMR note එකක් එන්නේ. ඔය කියන්නේ මේ trucks and containers overland transportation වලදී they issue CMR note. Europe වල තමයි ගොඩක් ඔක වෙන්නේ. Right. Answer is D. Which of the following is not a true statement?
C. C.
C.
Also.
Why you select the answer C?
සර් URR එකේ ආටිකල් එක කියනවා මේ ප්‍රිසයිස්ලි කියන්න ඕනේ මොකටද කම්ප්ලයි වෙන්නේ කියලා. ඒ කියන්නේ URR එකටද නැත්නම් UCP එකටද කියලා.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Right? We have to be precise. Right? But you can't have a mix of URR and UCP. Right? Very good. Oh my God.
බෝඩ් එකේ ලියනකොට ලිව්වොත් අර ප්‍රසන්ටිං ඔෆ් කරලා ලියන ඒක හොඳට පේනවා. අන්න හරි ඒකට ගියා. සර්ගේ මේක ගන්න මේක. සර් මෙතෙන්ට ගියා.
Yeah, presenting.
ස්ටොප්. ඊට පස්සේ මේ ළමයින්ට පේපර් එක පේන එක නවතිනවා. සර්ගේ මේ බෝඩ් එක හොඳට පේන්න ගන්නවා.
ඊට පස්සේ ආපහු එනවා.
එනකොට ඔතෙන්ට ගියා. window. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Thanks. Okay. Apparently, when so the correct answer is C. Reimbursement may be made subject to URR 725 and UCP 600. Some particles 13B and C. දෙකම දාන්න බෑ. එකයි දාන්න. Right? If a nominated bank is closed on the expiry date of a documented rate and the beneficiary is ready to present its documents, what action must the beneficiary take to prevent the expiration of the credit? What's the correct answer?
C.
Answer is C. It must present the documents on the first day on which the bank is open after the expiry date. එමුණොත් ඒක මේ වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Yeah. මේ question එක ගැන හරිම ලේසි. What's the correct answer?
issuing back. Issuing back.
Correct answer is issuing bank. Answer B. Issuing bank. Right? Kuhin awat, if there's any interest claims or delay claims or any type of claims, issuing bank is responsible to pay. Right? Okay. මම ඔයගොල්ලොත් එක්ක ඉන්කෝටැම්ස් කළේ ඉන්කෝටැම්ස් 2020 ද කළේ 10ද
20 sir.
20 කළේ 20 කළා නම් මේක DAT එකක් නෑ නේද? DAT නෑනේ. right මම question එක කරන්න මොකද DAT ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මම දෙන්නේ නෑනේ ඒ පරණ එක right අලුත් එක 20 එක පොඩ්ඩක් හොඳට ඔයලා බලලා පාඩම් කරලා තියාගන්න right 3 You are the manager of the trade services department of your bank, right? The following import documentary collection received by your bank, subject to ICC Uniform Rules for Collection, URC 522, are referred to you for your instructions. State your positions under the rules and outline what action you would you would take in the following circumstances. In your answers, you are required to state the relevant article numbers of URC 522 where applicable. Right? මේක බැලුවද ඔයගොල්ලෝ ගෙදරදී? කරන්න බලන්න පළවෙනි එක. කියලා බලන්න. Your bank received a set of shipping documents for US$ 50,000 to be handled on side DP terms. The collection instruction stated, in the event of delay in payment, interest should be collected at 10% per annum until the date of payment. Should be collected at 10% per annum until the date of payment. The bill was presented to the drawee on 10th January 2018. Right? Your bank released the documents to the drawee your bank released the documents to the drawee against payment of the bill value together with the interest from 10th January 2018. The date of presentation to 24th January 2018. Okay. Take a pay 24th January. The date of payment. The payment has been made by your bank to the remitting bank, and the proceeds were received by the bank drawer on 31st January 2018. The drawer claims that interest should have been collected up to 31st January 2018 and not 24th January, and claims a balance interest from your bank. What do you think? What do you think? Is the drawer right or wrong? It's a revision class, so you have to talk. You have to talk. Interest in Article 20.
20.
Interest period and period. Right. What is your opinion? Is the drawer is correct? He has a right to claim the interest up to 31st January? Or whether the collecting bank has done the correct thing.
Collecting bank has done the correct.
Huh?
collecting bank has done the correct thing.
Correct thing. So then why they are
Collection instruction. In collection instructions, they have mentioned until the date of payment.
in the event of delay in payment, interest should be collected at 10% per annum until the date of payment. Until the date of payment. What do you mean by until the date of payment? That's very clear. But some can argue that is ambiguous. But for me, it is very clear. Right? Until the date of payment, that is the payment done by the drawee to the collecting bank. Right? They have done the payment on 24th January. So they have collected the interest up to that point. Now, after that, we have to remit interest, remit money to the Nostro account, right? From Nostro account, it's 2 days value, and after that, they will go through it, and then they will remit the money to the drawer's bank, right? So all those things might take 4-5 days. In this case, it has taken about 6 days or 7 days. But reasonable, right? Within the Kilanani, until the date of payment received by Askilakil Nani. Until the date of payment. Until the date of payment, we assume that up to the time those people have settled the bill. Right? So they have settled the bill on 24th. So they have collected the interest up to that point. Right? So there's no basis of the drawee's argument. Right? So the bank has done the correct thing. Question B. Give me your answer. Comprehensive answer. Technically, they want to කියන්න මේ AC එක off කරන්න කියලා හරි අමාරුයි. ආස්සේ ළමයිනුත් නෑනේ මට විතරක් අමාරුයි. ඔයගොල්ලෝ ටිකක් කරන්න බලන්න question එක. ඔයගොල්ලෝ දෙවෙනි එකත් ලෑස්ති වෙන්න. Okay. unbearable cold here. What's the answer? Let me make it a Ogolo Dendona. Meet a cutting up a similar questions. Right? Article leg. Make articles they got covered. A question again. Are you like what are the articles and what is your answer? The case of need informs your bank to exceed the drawbacks. Thank you very much. Right. So what's the correct answer? The first part, what are you going to do? Can we do that? The request? Can we do the request? Hello, can you hear me?
No, no, sir.
Can you hear me? No,
So,
right, okay. Right, okay. Can we do that? No. As per? Articles.
19B.
As per URC, I-2 19B. Correct. Right? This cannot be done. Eka mention current order. Answer again. Then you have to say, the case of need informs your bank to accede to drawer's request. Right? The case of need in Namkarada. It was again. Then you have to talk about Article 25. Then you have to talk about Article 25. Right? It was by however, as per the Article 25, right? The case of need, the powers to act, it has to be given very clearly. If they have not given any powers, right? If they have not specified the powers of the case of need, then your bank will not accept their request. Right? Hema case of need to the back powers dealer netta. Again, Article 25. Right? Okay. Collection instruction requires your bank to clear, store, and insure the goods which have been consigned to your bank in the event that. Yeah, tell me.
So it's like acid case of need bank to accede to draw this request කිව්වම එතන power එකක් දීලා කියලා ගන්න බෑනේ.
එතන power එකක් දීලා නෑනේ.
නෑනේ.
දීලා අපේ බැංක් එකක් නම් මම අල්ල විසි කරනවා. Right?
Sir. Thank you, sir.
Because if they are එහෙමනම් අරක ලියන්න ඕන case of need as these powers, right? To change the dates or payment methods or all those things, they have to specify. Specific when no. It's specific right? Right? Okay. See? What is the answer? What is the correct article? Very well. Revision එක කරන්න තු ළමන්ට exam තිබ්බනම් මට පේන්නේ 25% of pass වෙන එකක් නෑ.
Article 10 sir.
මගෙන් අහන්නේ. I have done the exam. Right? Be confident. Article 10 තමයි. Article 10. Article 10 මොකද්ද? Sub article?
B.
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 B. Very good.
B.
Sub article B. So you have to prepare your answer under Article 10B. Article 10B කොට answer එක prepare කරන්න. Or can we do this? The මේ වගේ ඒවා එනවා මේ උගලන්ට practical issues මේවා. Banks වල මේ වෙනවා. වගේ collection instructions වල එනවා. ඔහම අපි මොකද කරන්නේ? ඒකට තමයි අපි කිව්වේ clearing, storing and ensuring we will not undertake any responsibility කියලා collection orders ටික මේ documents ටික ආපු ගමන්ම acknowledgement එකේම ගහලා අරනවා. We have received these documents, however we will not undertake to do storing, clearing the documents, storing and ensuring. දාලමරියම අපි එතන ඉහට කතා කරන්න බෑ. Right? දාලා ඇරියේ නැති උන්නත් දාලා අරින්න ඕන. ඒක තමයි that's the correct way of doing it. But even if you have not done that, they can't force you to do it. They can't force you to do it. Article 10 එකේ හැටියට කරන්න බෑ. Right? Article 10 එකේ හැටියට කරන්න බෑ. ඔය ඔක්කොම කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඔය ඔක්කොම සෙල්ලම් දාන්න පුළුවන්. Collection order form එකේ තියෙනවා නම් this collection order is subject to URC 522 කියලා තියෙනවා නම් විතරයි. ඒක නැත්නම් මුකුත් කරන්න බෑ. එහෙමනම් article 10 උත් නැහැ, article 10B උත් නැහැ, මුකුත් නැහැ. right? අන්න ඒක අපි කියන්නේ මේ හරියටම අපේ මේ acknowledgements ටක් දාලා යවන්න ඕන. යවනකොට try to wash your hands. Right? B. Now, කතා කළා තමයි ටක් ගන්න. State with reason what action you would take. However, the collection instructions do not state that it is subject to URC 522.
Article 4.
එතන මොකද answer එක?
We can't process as DA if customer.
We can't process.
DA, if it is urgent, we can process as DP.
We can ask the customer to pay the money and take the documents. Right? මොකද අතර නැත්නම් only if it is subject to URC 522, then this 120 days DA will apply. Right? Even nothing in there. State with reason what action you would take. What are the action?
We can get the instructions from remitting bank.
We can get the instructions from the remitting bank. Then got that.
They confirm it's under URC 522, then we can process as DA.
Right. අර පුතාගේ ආන්සර් එක ආවා. එයා ඉතින් යාට කන්ටිනියු කළේ නැහැ. Right? So we can go back to the remitting bank and ask their confirmation. Right? But they had to send us an authenticated cable. Unauthenticated cable එකකින් කරන්න බෑ. Authenticated cable එකක් වෙන්න ඕන. ඊට පස්සේ එහෙම නැත්නම් අපිට මේක කරන්න බෑ. Okay, later, see. Your bank has received a collection subject to URC 522 covering an import to Sri Lanka comprising of commercial invoice and triplicate, insurance policy in the name of the shipper, not endorsed, a non-negotiable copy of the bill of lading issued to the order of the shipper. Prior to making payments, the drawee seeks your advice on the acceptability of the insurance and transport documents submitted. State with reasons what advice you would give them. Your bank has received a collection subject to URC 522 covering an import to Sri Lanka comprising of commercial invoice in triplicate, insurance policy in the name of the shipper, and shipper not endorsed, and a non-negotiable copy of the bill of lading issued to the order of the shipper. Prior to making payment, the drawee seeks advice on the acceptability of the insurance and transport documents submitted. State with reasons what advice you would give them. Then about ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ advice එක. මම think I am the customer. Think I am the drawee, and I come to the bank and I'm asking you whether it's acceptable. Insurance document and the transport document.
If BL is surrender, we can accept non-negotiable BL with delivery or the original delivery.
Policy in the name of the insurance policy in the name of the shipper and not endorsed, and non-negotiable copy of bill of lading issued to the order of the shipper. Prior to making payment, the drawee seeks your advice on the acceptability of the insurance and transport documents submitted. What again? ඔයගේ ආන්සර් එක පොඩ්ඩක් එහාට මෙහාට කරකවන්න ඕන. ක්වෙස්චන් එක බලලා. What about others? What about others? කියන අපි දැන් පරක් වෙනවා.
The drawer has presented the copy of a BL. So with that, he can't release the goods. He has to present the original to release the goods from the port.
Okay.
So for that, he needs the original bill of lading.
Okay. Okay. Then කොහොමද ඉන්නේ answers මම ඔයගොල්ලෝ දීලා තියෙන්නේ. This is revision class. මම lecture එක කරන්න මේ ආවේ අද. I want to have a very cordial discussion. ක්ලාස් එක වගේ නොපෙනුනට කමක් නැහැ කතා කරන්න. ළමයි ඉන්නවනේ කතා කරන්න. මේ ජනේලෙන් එළිය බැලුවේ මම දැකලම තිබුණේ නැහැ ලොක්ඩවුන් කරපු වත්තා. මේ දැන් ලොක්ඩවුන් කරපු එක. කෙනෙක් වගේ ගේකින් දොට්ට බහින්නේ නැහැ. There are about a number of shanties per නෙමෙයි. They are better than shanties. But බොහොම low income flats එකක් තියෙනවා. Okay, මොකද වෙන්නේ මේකට? මේ කස්ටමර්ලා අහනවා ආපු ගමන් උත්තරේ දෙන්න පෙණි. මුළු බැංක් එකේ මේව කරනවා. You are not advising the customer කරනවා නේ. කස්ටමර්ට අමාරු දේවල් කියන්න එපා. මේක acceptable ද නැද්ද කියලා තමයි කියන්න දෙන්නේ. Because customer is prepared to do the payment. But if he does the payment, DP document right? Money will go, but he won't be able to clear the goods. Because advise them not to do the payment. The reason is they won't be able to clear the goods with the non-negotiable copy BL. And the other thing, the very riskiest thing is the insurance policy is in the name of the shipper, but not endorsed to the drawee. Now, if there's something happened to the goods, the drawee won't be able to put any claims because he has no right to that insurance policy, right? So therefore, your advice to the drawee is do not accept it and do not do the payment, but to go back to them and get more clarification on that. Right? So you have to advise him like that, not to do the payment. Right. This one, now the manager of the trade services department of your bank, the following issues on document rates issued subject to UCP 600 are referred to you for your advice. State with reasons what advice or instructions you would give in each issue. Right? First take you one point. then Bank A in Colombo advised a documented credit subject to UCP 600 and available with them without adding their confirmation. Right? The Bank C in New York had confirmed the credit which was notified by them to the beneficiary through Bank A. Bank C in New York had confirmed the credit which was notified by them to the beneficiary through Bank A. Bank A refused to honor the credit compliant documents presented to them. At the request of the beneficiary, Bank A sent the documents to the issuing bank as stipulated in the credit and lodged a claim on Bank C. Bank C is refusing to honor the claim, stating that the documents should be presented to them for examination if they are to honor the drawing. Advise the beneficiary their position on this matter and what action they should take. Bank A in Colombo advised the documented credit subject to UCP 600. So Bank A will target Bank A. They have advised the documented credit subject to UCP 600 and available with them without adding their confirmation. Available with them without adding their confirmation. So Bank A is the advising bank. Bank A in Colombo is the advising bank. So they have advised the BC to the beneficiary. They have advised the DC to the beneficiary without adding their confirmation. They have done it without adding their confirmation. Right? Bank C in New York had confirmed the credit which was notified by them to the beneficiary through Bank A. Now Bank C went there in the part-time. Now beneficiary may have requested a bank to add their confirmation. Bank A is not willing to add confirmation. So the Bank C in New York has confirmed the credit, which was notified by them to the beneficiary through Bank A. So Bank C here, Bank C in New York, they have confirmed the LC. They have confirmed the LC and informed the beneficiary through Bank A. Right? Bank A haraha beneficiary me agalthino. Bank A refused to honor the credit compliant documents presented to them. At the request of the beneficiary, Bank A sent the documents to the issuing bank as stipulated in the credit and lodged a claim on Bank C. Make a confirmation at Kaladino Bank C. Kohevat Indra at Kaladino. Right? He got a Bank A sent the documents to the issuing bank as stipulated in the credit and lodged a claim on Bank C. Bank A will whose bank? Importers or exporters bank? Bank A. Bank A is whose bank?
Exporters bank.
Exporters bank. Meghala exporter bank. Bank A. Exporters bank. Right? So what they have done, at the request of the beneficiary, Bank A send the documents to the issuing bank as stipulated in the credit and lodge a claim on Bank C. Megalo, bank confirmation. At Kanandini, Megalo, Yawa, issuing bank documents, claim Megadama, Bank C. Bank C is refusing to honor the claim, stating that the documents should be presented to them for examination if they have to honor the drawing. Bank C. What they say is, okay, if you want to honor the claim, you should have sent the documents through us. We have never seen, even though we have added confirmation, we have never seen these documents, whether it's black or white. We don't know. So without seeing anything, I can't be responsible for this. Adding confirmation. Right? Bank C can. Bank C is correct. Right? If they have added confirmation, then the document should be routed through them because they have the right to check. Right? Advise the beneficiary their position on this matter and what action they should take. So you have to tell the beneficiary that one thing what they have done is requesting Bank C to add confirmation. Make whether they have done it through Bank A. But these people have done the correct thing. They have added confirmation and they have informed the beneficiary through Bank A. Right? Advise the beneficiary their position on this matter and what action they should take. Then මේ documents මෙහෙට යවුවනම් දැන් ඒව ආපහු ගෙන්න ගන්නත් බෑනේ. මේ තවත් රටක් නේ. Bank C තව රටක් නේ. නේ? ඒක Bank C වල නිවියක් කරලා. අපි ඒක රටක. Bank C ආවේ වෙනින් රටක. Okay. Confirmation part එක මේක අපි බලන්න ඕන. බලලා කියන්න මේක if they added confirmation, then they have the right to see the documents before they pay. Right? Because they can't be responsible for other people's sins. Reimbursement claim made by the negotiating bank on the reimbursing bank stated in the documented rate has not been honored and there is no reply to the reminders sent to them by the negotiating bank. The negotiating bank therefore lodged a claim on the issuing bank for the value of the drawings and delayed interest. The issuing bank replied that the reimbursing bank is responsible to honor claim and to contact them in this regard. Advise the negotiating bank their position on this matter and what action they should take. Make a You are on 725 question again. the reimbursement claim made by the negotiating bank on the reimbursing bank stated in the document rate has not been honored, and there is no reply to the reminders sent to them by the negotiating bank. We have issuing bank, reimbursing bank, negotiating bank. The reimbursement claim might not has not been honored, and there is no reply to the reminders. They have sent the claim to the reimbursing bank, which they have not responded. Yes. Even no reminders for the reminder, no response for the reminders also. The negotiating bank therefore lodged a claim on the issuing bank. Sagi hambe nane, meka awata, meaning yane nane. These people are claiming money from the issuing bank. What is the answer? What is the answer? Article 13. What killed them make a URL 725 like killed them? අපිට ඕන දෙකම ආන්සර් කරත හැකි article 13 එක යටතේ as per the article 13 bank to bank reimbursement arrangements right ඒක හැටියට මොකද වෙන්නේ can the issuing bank say reimbursing bank is authorized because we have already given the reimbursement instructions to them. Kotra. Advisor negotiating bank, their position on this matter, what action? Is issuing bank has done the correct thing? Is issuing bank has done the correct thing? UCP 600 Article 13, Article 13B3, Article 13B3. An issuing bank will be responsible for any loss of interest together with any expenses incurred, reimbursement, if reimbursement is not provided on first demand by a reimbursing bank in accordance with the terms and conditions of the trade. Right? Issuing bank cannot wash their hands like this, right? So they are the ultimate paying bank. They are the ultimate paying bank. The negotiating bank and advise a negotiating bank their position in this matter and what action they should take. They should claim interest, delay interest or whatever from the issuing bank, right? An issuing bank doesn't have any rights to say no, right? At the request of the issuing bank, the advising bank advised a documentary crate issued subject to UCP 600 to the beneficiary, claiming their confirmation charges, which were for the beneficiary's account. The beneficiary did not pay the confirming bank's charges and obtained payment thereunder by presenting trade compliant documents direct to the issuing bank. Right? After the expiry of the credit, the confirming bank claimed their charges from the issuing bank, stating that the beneficiary has not honored same. The issuing bank refused to pay, stating that the applicant does not bank with them any longer, and that the confirming bank should have submitted their claim earlier. State with reason the position of the issuing bank. Marakesiga. Right? What is your opinion? Lamai ටික නැද්ද? Kita hadlah hitia. Confirming bank. Article 9. Confirming bank undertaking.
Article 37C applies.
Article 37C applies. Article 37C. එකට එන්නේ
Issuing bank liable for charges due if
yes. Article 37C. Disclaimer for acts of an instructed party. Right? A bank instructing another bank to perform its services is liable for any commission, fees, cost or expenses, charges incurred by that bank in connection with its instructions. If the credit states that the charges are for the account of the beneficiary and charges cannot be collected or deducted from proceeds, the issuing bank remains liable for payment of charges. දැන් ඒකම නේද මේ question එක. මේ article එකම තමයි මේ question එක. Right? Charges for the beneficiary's account. If they cannot collect the money from the beneficiary, the issuing bank is liable. Right? හැබැයි මෙතන පොඩි issue එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒකට මොකද කියන්නේ? The issuing bank refused to pay, stating that the applicant does not bank with them any longer, and that the confirming bank should have submitted their claim earlier. State with reason the position of the issuing bank. Article 37C is correct. 37C. Right? C is correct. What do you talk about what is your opinion on the final part? The issuing bank refused to pay, stating that the applicant does not bank with them any longer, and that the confirming bank should have submitted their claim earlier. What they get again?
Applicant is not a party to.
Are they?
Applicant is not the party to LC. So issuing bank is liable.
Issuing bank liable to debit the suspense account or pay the charges, because issuing bank given the undertaking and the applicant is not a party to document credit.
Okay.
So issuing bank must pay the claim from the confirming bank.
Confirm bank, I think, Ari. 37C එක යන්න ඕන. ද මේකට තව කැලලක් ඇඩ් කරන්න පුළුවන් article 37A එක. If you have the UCP 600, just go through the article 37A. A bank utilizing the services of another bank for the purpose of giving effect to the instructions of the applicant does so for the account and at risk of the applicant. Right? So if they have done anything, they can't say no. Now, even if the applicant has closed the account, issuing bank is liable to pay. Because, as you correctly mentioned, applicant is not a party to the transaction. Right? Okay, good. උත්තර ටික ආව හරියට. Certificate of origin are commonly used in international trade. Briefly describe using an example of 3 most common uses of certificate of origin. ඒක ඔයගොල්ලන්ට බලලා කරගන්න පුළුවන් නේ. මම ඩිස්කස් කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. අපේ certificate of origin මම දිගටම කරලා තියෙනවා. අපේ I have done it under documents. ඊට පස්සේ අපි ආපහු discuss කරලා under ISBP ඔක්කොම තියෙනවා. උඩ පාඩම් කරලා බලන්න. දැන් question එක තියෙනවා. ඒ questions මේ වගේ questions වලට කොහොමද මේ කරන්නේ? Write a short note on classification of foreign currency exposures, highlighting the 3 main classification of foreign currency exposure in international trade. What are the 3 main exposures in international trade? What are the exposures in economic, transaction, and translate. Right? ඔය තුන තමයි එන්නේ. ඕක මම තව ටිකක් detail මම next time ඔයගන්ට explain කරලා මම note එකක් දෙන්නම්. මම හිතන්නේ මම ඔක note එක දුන්නාද නැද්ද කියලා මට මතක නැහැ. Foreign currency exposures.
Can you repeat it?
දුන්නේ නැහැ sir.
දුන්නේ නැහැ නේ. Economic exposure, ඊගාවට transaction exposure and translate exposure. Transaction exposure again, when we are doing a transaction, then there are so many transaction errors can take place. Translate කියන්නේ දැන් ඒක උඩ තමයි අපි මේවා කරන්නේ මේ හැම බැංක් එකක්ම හැම මාසෙකම last day එකේ ඒගොල්ලෝ කරනවා revaluation කරනවා මේ foreign currency exposures වලට. Right? Well, at the time you enter into the transaction about 2 months back, right? When you enter into the transaction, forward rates or whatever, the rate may have been 180 or 180 rupees per dollar. Now it has gone up to 190. Right? Either අපි 180 වලට calculate කරලා risk එක ගත්තොත් බෑ. we have to reevaluate. We have to reevaluate. We have to reevaluate and see where we stand now. So every month, normally the practice is last day of the month end. Month end එක අපි මේවා revalue කරනවා. ඒ දවස්වල අපි මම මේ කරලා තියෙන්නේ manually, but now it is system එකේ automatic වෙනවා. අපි ඒ දවස්වල revaluation last day එකේ රෑ වෙනකන් හදලා කරලා entries pass කරලා තමයි යන්න ඕනේ. දැන් ඒක මුකුත් නැහැ. ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නෙත් නැහැ එහෙම දෙයක් වෙනවද කියලා. system එකේ auto calculate වෙලා යනවා. revalue වෙලා යනවා. එතනදී exchange loss එකක් එන්න පුළුවන්, exchange profit එකක් එන්නත් පුළුවන්. exchange profit එකක් එන්නත් පුළුවන්. either way. Right? Okay. මම ඔකේ note එකක් මගේ ඇති මම ඒක note එක ඔයගලන්ට දෙන්න. මම ඒක note එක කිව්වද මම දන්නේ ඒකත් මම ලියා ගන්නම් සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම. මගේ outstanding list එකට මම ලියා ගන්නම්. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඒ note එක දෙන්න. මගේ note එක දුන්නේ නැත්තම් බලන්න ඕන. Foreign currency exposure. 3 types of foreign currency exposure. Right. අපිට තව ක්ලාස් එකක් දෙයක් කරන්න වෙයි. Right. මේ ගාන කරන්න බන්න ඔයගොල්ලන්ට. Can you please do the sum? I'll give you 10 minutes. The whole experts are meva. Right? Lanka Limited, Colombo, is an exporter of garments mainly to European Union. They have entered into a contract with Maxwell Limited, Paris, a leading importer of clothing. They wish to enter into forward exchange contract with your bank for the following transactions in euro on 10th April 2018. For the big 10th April 2018. An export order on site BP terms and shipment is to be made during 16th and 18th weeks, right? From the date of entering into the forward exchange contract, and it takes a further 2 weeks for the shipping documents and bills to be present to the bank. An export order on DA terms payable 8 weeks after sight, and it takes a further 2 weeks for the shipping documents to be received and the bill of exchange to be accepted. The shipment is to be made within 2 weeks from the date of entering into the forward exchange contract. Okay. Input of raw materials on site LC terms. You know, 5th, 6th week. Rates, you know. The customer subsequently agreed with the buyer of the shipment, cancel the order. Calculate the exchange rates for the forward exchange contracts for the 2 export shipments. Calculate the exchange rate for the forward exchange contract for the import shipment. Calculate the rate that will apply for the purpose of cancellation of forward exchange contract for the export shipment to be made on DA terms. Then DA terms කියන්නේ කොයි එකද? second order. Okay. Can you do this one? 3 o'clock, 3:10. After that, I'll do the sum, but I just want you to do it, and at least you will get some self-satisfaction. But 3:10 වලට මට ඕන අහගන්න ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ උත්තර ටික. කරන්න තියෙනවා තරින් ඉපා. I'll have a cup of tea and come in 10 minutes. An export order on site DP terms, and the shipment is to be made during 16th to 18th week. Okay. 16th to 18th week. The first export. You can see the board.
Yes,
No, sir.
Huh?
Yes.
Can you-
yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Thanks. First export, 16 to 18 weeks. Right? Then from the date of entry into the forward exchange contract, and it takes further 2 weeks for the shipping documents and bills to be presented to the bank. Plus 2 weeks. In 18th to 20th weeks. That means how many months fixed, how many months option?
4 months.
4 months fixed and 1 month option. Right? Okay. The second one, export order on DA terms, payable 8 weeks after the site, and it takes a further 2 weeks for the shipping documents to be received and the bill of exchange to be accepted. The shipment is to be made within 2 weeks from the date of entering into the forward exchange contract. Second, export 2 weeks from the date of entering into the forward exchange contract. Then it takes 2 weeks for the shipping documents to be received. 2 weeks for the shipping documents to be received, and after receiving, it's 8 weeks after site. 8 weeks after site. Right? Then it will be 12 and 12 weeks. Second export. Right? 12 weeks. මේ ගානේ හැබැයි DA එක උඩට ගියා නම් හොඳයි කියලා හිතෙනවා. මොකද මේ ෆස්ට් එක්ස්පෝර්ට් එකට වඩා අඩුයි තමයි මේ කියන්නේ කමක් නැහැ ඒකට. අපි ගානේ කරමු. 12 weeks කියනවා 2 months fixed and 1 month option. Correct? Any arguments? Any arguments? Or argue කරන්න දෙන්නද? Then the import. Import of raw materials on site LC terms available with your bank as the issuing bank. Shipment to be made during the 5th or 6th week. 5th or 6th week from the date of entering into the forward exchange contract, and it takes further 2 weeks for the shipping documents, further 2 weeks for the shipping documents. For the shipping documents in euro to be received by the issuing bank. 7, 8 weeks, that means 1 month fixed, 1 month option. 1 month fixed and 1 month option. Now we can do the sum. What is the first step you have to take? First step when you are doing the sum. What is the first step?
Mark premium and discount.
I can't hear you.
Mark premium and discount in the.
Yes, mark premium and discounts on this one. USD LKR 30, 50, 40, 60, 50, 70. Buying is low, selling is high. Buying is low, selling is high. Now, buy low, sell high at a premium. So, all 6 months, you have to write P. Then euro US dollars 0.0160, 0.0140, 0.0240, 0.0220. First month premium or discount. First month premium or discount.
Discount.
Come on.
Discount.
Discount, because buying is higher than the selling. Buying is higher than the selling. So it's discount, right? Second month, discount. Third month, premium or discount?
Discount.
Discount. Fourth month, discount. 5th month, discount. 6th month, discount. All months, discount. D. If it is P, premium, you have to add the forward rates to the spot rate. If it is discount, you have to subtract the forward rates from the spot rate. Right? Okay. The customer subsequently, right. Then we have young over the rates. The first export, US dollar, LKR. For export, what is the rate you are taking? Buying or selling? For exports, what's the rate you are taking? Buying or selling?
Buying.
Huh?
Bye.
Buying. උත්තර දෙන්නවා දැන් මාස ගණන් කරලා මාස ගණන් පාඩම් කරලා මාස ගණන් ගෙදර ඉඳලා ටක් ගාලා දෙන්න උත්තර ගත්තා අපරාධ ටයිම් වෙස්ට් වෙනවා. So the spot rate is 146.50. US dollar LKR 146.50. Right? Then you have to add 4 months fixed, 1 month option. 4 months fixed, 1 month option. So are you taking 4-month rate or 5 months rate? Which is more favorable to the bank? Which is more
4 months.
favorable? Huh?
4 months.
4 months, because we are going to add up now. So 4 months and cents plus premium, 4 months premium. .65. $147.50. Then Euro US dollars. Euro US dollars. Okay, kalau ambil keluar negara produk kianan කියලා දැන් ඒ පුතා මිසින් මට කිව්වා මේක කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා. එයා ඉන්නවද මට ඕන කිව්ව එක්කන? දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ බලා ගන්න ඕන කොහොමද කරන්නේ කියලා. right? එහෙනම් මට ගාන හදන්න සර් ගාන හදලා තියාගන්න ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. මං ගෙදර යන්නම් කියලා ගියත් දන්නේ නැහැ. කවන්නේ මං හදනවනේ. ඒතර එයාට ගානට එක පිටනවා. එහෙම තමයි වෙන්නේ. 1.123 not 1.123 not. ඒ කියන්නේ minus. ඒතර අපි ගන්නේ 4 months rate එකද 5 months rate එකද, which is more profitable to the bank? Which is more profitable to the bank? 4 months rate or 5 months rate? Hmm?
5 months.
5 months rate. Because we are deducting more. Here then 0.404 10480 10480 divided by 100. 0.00048. 0.00048. Right? Point 0.00048. Right? 48. මේ වගේ ගණක් කරද්දී උගන්ට ඕන නම් මේ nearest sense එකට ගන්න. දැන් මෙතන 0.48 නේ තියෙන්නේ. එක්කෝ මෙතන බිඳුවක් දාගෙන ගාන හදාගන්න. එහෙම නැත්නම් මේක 5 කරගන්න. right? දෙකෙන් එකක්. අපි ගන්න ඕනේ 4 digits. 4 digits වලට ගන්න ඕනේ. 4 digits වලට ගන්න ඉන්න අපි මේක අයින් කරලා දාමු. මේක 5 කියලා ගත්තා නම් දැන් ගන්නට එතනවනේ උත්තරේ. Okay. So therefore Euro LKR is equals to 147.15 into 1.1225. Here then the answer again. 147.15 into 1.1225. 165.1759 nearest. 165.1759. Well, again, 165.175875. Nearest to 1759. Right? Right. Then, what about the second one? Second export. US dollar LKR equals to 146.50 at premium. Two months fixed, 1 month option. Which one we are going to take? 2 months rate or 3 months rate?
2 months.
2 months rate. 40 cents තමයි add කරන්නේ. 146.90. Then euro US dollars equals to 1.12. P0 minus discount two months or 3 months? 2 months or 3 months? Applying under 3 months. Third, find 0, 0, 0. ಇದನ್ನೇ 0.0320 divided by 100. 0.00032. 0.00032. 3, 2. 2 again, put again, again, 3 again. මේ answers දෙක මේ answer එක කලින් ආපු කට්ටිය හරිද වෙන answers ආවද? තෝරේ ආවේ නැති කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා නම් කියන්න. right? මේකට මෙතන අපි ගන්නවා. Therefore, euro LKR equals to 146.90 into 1.1227. Here then, so to pick them an answer then. And then 46.90. Oh, ignore the class again. Sadhane. Ignore. I'm going to class again. How do you 1.1227. 164.9246. 9246. Right? Because වෙනවා. ඊගොල්ලෝ බලමු import එක. The import US dollar LKR. What's the spot selling rate? Import and selling rate 149.70. 149.70. Right? Then add premium. One month fixed, 1 month option. මොකක්ද අපි ගන්නෙ? 1 month rate එකද 2 months rate එකද? Which is more favorable to the bank?
2 months.
Huh?
2 months.
2 months. 2 months is more favorable because we are adding more money. Right? එතකොට අපිට බැංකුවේ වැඩි මාසය යනවා. 60 cents. Add කළාම වෙනවා. $150, 30. Then euro, US dollars. Euro, US dollars. Spot selling 1.1240. 1.1240 minus discount. එතකොට කොහොමද අපි ගන්නෙ 1 month rate 2 months rate which is more favorable to the bank? 1 month rate or 2 months rate?
1 month.
Hmm?
1 month.
1 month rate. 1 month rate. 1 month rate is more favorable to the bank. එතකොට මේකට එන්නේ කීයද එන්නේ? 0 0 0 1 4 නේ? 0 0 0 1 4. ඔය එක අපි අදාළද? හැමතිස්සෙම බලන්න මේ ස්පොට් රේට් එකට වඩා ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් එනවා නම් රේට් එක අඩු වෙන්න ඕන. වැඩි වෙලා ආවොත් එහෙම එතනින් උගලන්ට ක්‍රොස් චෙක් කරන්න පුළුවන් මේක උගලන් ගාන වරද්දාගත්තයි කියලා. 1239. එතකොට therefore euro LKR rate is 150.30 into 1.1239. කීයද එන්නේ?
168
Yeah.
922.
168 922. Very good. Right? Then අපි rates ඔක්කොම හදාගත්තා. Now we'll have to see the cancellation. The cancellation. Cancellation එක වෙන්නේ කොයි කාලෙද? The customer subsequently agreed with the buyer of the shipment to be made on DA terms to cancel the order on 25th June. The customer instructed the bank to cancel its contract 25th June. Originally, we had the contract on 10th April. 10th April. Right? එතකොට 10th April වල ඉඳන් අපි ගණන් කරන්න ඕනේ. 10th April, 10th May, 10th June, 10th July. දැන් මේ cancellation එක එන්නේ 2 months ඉවරලා 10th June වල third month එක during the month of during the third month this cancellation takes place. Right? එතකොට කීයද අපි originally ආවේ second export එකේ 2 months fixed 1 month option. එහෙනම් the cancellation falls during the fixed period or option period.
Option.
Huh?
Option.
Option. During the option period. If it is during the option period, then we will take what are the rates we are going to take during the option period.
Spot rate.
Huh? Spot?
rate.
Spot? Buying or selling?
Selling.
Spot selling. Good. Selling. මේක තමයි එන්නේ. Cancellation එකට එන්නේ US dollar ATR US dollar ATR spot selling 151.50 151.50. Then Euro US dollars 1.1225. 1.1225. Right? Therefore, Euro AKR is how much? 151.50 into 1.1225. Here's rate again. Cancellation again. $170.0588. How is it? 170.0588. $170.0588. That's a cancellation rate. Right? මේගොල්ලෝ අහලා තියෙනවද අපිට loss of profit හොයන්නේ කියලා? නෑ. ඒත් විතරයි අහන්නේ. ඒත් විතරයි අහන්නේ. මෙච්චරයි දෙන්න තියෙන්නේ. මේ ටික දුන්නා ඉවරයි. බැරිලාවත් loss of profit හොයන්නේ කිව්වොත් මේක you have to convert to rupees.
Amount දීලා නැහැ.
Amount දීලා නැහැ නේ ඒක තමයි මම මේ බලාගෙන ගියේ. Amount දීලා නැත්නම් කොහොමද හොයන්න බෑනේ අපිට. Let's see විතරයි ගන්න දෙන්නේ. Right? මෙච්චරයි ගන්න බලන්න. කොහොම full marks ගන්න පුළුවන්. කොහොම about දෙයක් නැහැ. Right? Keep on trying this. Make questions බලන්න තව. Okay. Number 6. Your customer mega constructions who are involved in road construction. Before that, forex sum, do you have any questions? Forex sums, do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? No. Very good. ළමයි මට තඩිය පාඩම් කරලා තියෙන්නේ. හොඳයි. බලමු එක්සෑම් එක. Your customer mega constructions who are involved in road construction and development request your bank to explain the features, requirements, and use of the following types of guarantees to them. So they will come to the bank and they will ask you, can you explain us what is this bid bond and performance bond? We have been asked to keep bank guarantees. What are the differences and how we are going to apply and what is this and that and everything.
Excuse sir.
Yeah.
Sir, forex question එකේ cancellation එක fix month එක આવුත් පොඩි කෑල්ලක් අපිට වෙලාව තිබුණොත් කරගන්න පුළුවන්.
මේක මොකද දාන්නේ?
රේට් එක ගන්න හැටි තමයි සර් පොඩ්ඩක් ක්ලියර් කරගන්න ඕනේ. කියන්නේ දැන් අරක නම් අපි මේ ඔප්ෂන් නාවත් අපි කෙලින්ම TT selling එක ගන්නවානේ. මේ තියෙන රේට් එක අපිට fix month එකක් ආවොත් discount එකක් හරි එහෙම ආවොත් එතන පොඩ්ඩක් crash.
හරි. මේ ගාන කරමු අපි. මේකම අන්න ඒ වගේ questions නම් අහන්න. Right. And then make it. We are make it up. Make running. If the cancellation during fixed period. You can do it. The cancellation during the fixed period. And make a foreign cover the cancellation on 25th June. Originally, 10th April. Yeah, 10th April. The 10th May, 10th June. 10th June. Then you got a NA. The cancellation cancellation second month cancellation second month again a fixed period 2 months fixed, 1 month option. Fixed period cancellation right? If the cancellation during the fixed period, right? Fixed period cancellation. That's what අපි කොහොමද රේට් එක හදාගන්නේ? දැන් එතකොට US dollar LKR මෙතන තියෙනවා. රේට්ස් වලට නෝ. Spot selling වලට තමයි adjustment එක කරන්න ඕනේ. US dollar LKR rate is spot selling is 151.50. 151.50. Since it is happening during the second month, we'll have to do the calculation for the entire, the full period. Full period is not a month adjustment tag 1 month adjustment tag 3 months is in a full, somewhere in 3 months. 1 month adjustment tag 1 month rate take 151.50 is the 151.50 is the spot rate, spot US dollar 151.50. Then a month add 70 cents add premium, right? Then it will be more. So it is more beneficial to the bank if we add 1 month here. Plus premium, 1 month premium, again on 70 cents. Right? Without 151.50 got to the bank water very laba, 152.20 got to the cancellation again.
152.
152.20 got something very favorable. In a copy make it done. Then Euro US dollars. Euro US dollars. That's the spot selling 1.1225. 1.1225. Then 1 month, first 1 month is premium or discount?
Discount.
Discount. So if it is discount, then we have to deduct from the spot or we have to add to the spot.
Deduct.
We have to deduct. If you deduct, then the rate will be much lesser than the spot rate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Then what is more favorable to us?
Having sports rate, I mean,
Spot
1225.
Yeah. To apply the spot rate. That is more favorable to the bank. You understand that?
Yeah.
Why we are keeping it? Right?
More favorable is spot selling.
More favorable. ඒ වචනේ නම් ඔළුවේ තියෙන්න ඕන. දෙපැත්තෙම මේ හැම ගානක්ම කරද්දී ගන්නේ more favorable to the bank. Right? More favorable to the bank. Then it is therefore euro LKR is 152.20 into 1.1225. Mana ini වැඩි කරලා කීයක් එනවද කියලා? මොන උත්තරේ කියන්නේ?
$186 4450.
186. හරිද?
Yeah.
186
4450.
4450. Just compare it and see if it has happened during the month of a fixed period. 186.4450. අතන 170.0588. මෙතන second export එකට 164.92.46. Just imagine the difference. Massive difference. Massive difference. Right? The mega Berelama Apetumu PSU. Right? They have given the value. Second export shipment is $100,000, 100,000 euro. 100,000 euro කියලා export shipment එක තියෙනවා. එහෙම කළා නම් මෙතන කීය දෙන්නේ rupee value එක? LKR value එක ඉන්නේ 164.9246 into 100,000. කීය දෙන්නේ?
100,000.
100,000.
$16,492,000.
16,492,000.
460.
460.
Yeah.
160. මේක තමයි අපිට second export එකෙන් සල්ලි ආව නම් හම්බෙන්නේ. දැන් මේක cancel කළා. cancel කළාම දැන් මෙතෙන්දී ගත්තා නම් cancellation එකදී කොච්චරද එන rate එක? cancellation figure එක into 100,000. Then 17 million not 17 million, not 5. Are there? Very relevant. Magi ichar ganan hodane.
Rate is 170. I can see that.
170.0588.
Sir, euro LKR final total එක හරිද sir? 152.20 into 1.1225 නේද?
151.50.
No, no. the euro LKR
Yeah.
is 152.20 into 1.225 neither.
1.1225. 1225. That was between that was the cancellation during fixed period.
A final total එක හරිද sir?
It should be.
It's isn't it 170.8445?
Which one you are talking?
This one
Cancellation during the option period or fixed period?
නෑ sir ඔතන අර 186.4450 දාලා තියෙන්නේ.
Oh, ඒ වැරදිද?
තව කවුරු හරි පොඩ්ඩක් ඩබල් චෙක් කරන්නකෝ ඒක.
මේ ගාලා බලන්න.
Yeah, it should be 170.8445, no?
ඒක තමයි
170
8445.
8445. Okay. දැන් හරිද? right. දැන් මට මේක කියන්න බලන්න. 170.0588 into 100,000. Yeah. 17 million එනව නේද? අයියෝ
17,05,880.
17 million 5,000
880.
5,000 5,000 ඒ කියන්නේ 17 million
005
005
880.
880. Right? The main was the loss to the customer. Loss to the customer. Loss to the customer is 17,005 880 minus 16 million 492 460. එතකොට මේක අඩු කරලා බලුවම ඔයගන්ට එනවා කොච්චර ලොස් එක කස්ටමර්ට එනවද. මෙතෙන්දි ගන්නවා නම් මේක ආපහු 100,000 වැඩි කරලා ඒක ගන්නවා. Is it clear?
Oh, thank you, sir.
අහලා තින්නේ මේක නෙවෙයි ආ මේක මම ඔයගන්ට කියලා දුන්නා. Right.
So ඒක exchange loss එක හොයලා ඊට පස්සේ වැඩි කරත් වැරදක් නෑ නේද?
මොකද පුතේ?
exchange loss එක ඒ කියන්නේ rate එකේ difference එක අරගෙන පස්සේ amount එක වැඩි කරත් ප්‍රශ්න නෑ.
ඒ දෙන එකම උත්තරේනේ. එකම උත්තරේනේ. ඒකම නෑ. Right. Okay. Your customer mega transactions who are involved in root canal, they make a then this is easy. Uganda Kilim Kianatine. What is bid bond, what is performance bond, what is advance payment, and retention bond. I'm not going to discuss those things. We have discussed and I have given notes, right? B. A shipping indemnity. A shipping indemnity, shipping guarantee is a banking product that has been developed from necessity of the traders engaged in international trade and should therefore be available to all traders without exception. Should therefore be available to all traders without exception. Critically examine this statement from the viewpoint of the management of risk in a bank. Let's take an straightforward. Second one, critically examine this statement. A shipping indemnity or shipping guarantee is a banking product. Is it correct? Is it correct? Is it a banking product? Lamai?
Yes.
Yes, it's a banking product. Right? It's a banking product that has been developed from necessity of traders engaging in international trade and should therefore be available to all traders without exception. Without exception. They suggest, since it's a banking product, this should be available to all traders without exception. Tom, Dick, Harry, Tora දෙන්න බෑ. මෙයාගල කියන ඔක්කොටම දෙන්නේ කියලා. Critically examine this statement from the viewpoint of the management of risk in a bank. What do you think? What do you think?
The statement is incorrect, cannot be.
Statement is incorrect, cannot be given to every traders. Why? Are we giving shipping guarantees to everybody in the bank?
No.
Why?
අපිට BL එකට විතර shipping guarantee එකක් දෙන්න පුළුවන් නේ sir.
නෑ BL එක මම කියන්නේ BL මේ බැංකුවේ අන්තිම අමාරු පොලුකාරයාත් BL එකක් කියනවා. හොඳම එක්කෙනාත් BL එකක් කියනවා. මම අහන්නේ ඔක්කොටම දෙන්න පුළුවන්ද? BL එකක් කියන ඕන එකෙන්ද දෙන්න පුළුවන්ද?
So because the bank is taking on a 300% risk, like the bank has to be sure of the customer and his reliability. So, and if he has proper lines, then we can give.
If he has proper lines, in the sense how? With 100%
creditworthiness.
100% creditworthiness and secured. It has to be secured lines, right? Because there's a high risk in giving bank guarantees. That is why ඔගොල්ලෝ මේ ආන්සර් එක හොඳට ඩෙවලොප් කරන්න ඕනේ. Critically examine. මේ වගේ එකට critically examine කරම ලකුණු 8ක් තියෙනවා. මේ නිකන් ලියන්නම් වාලේ ලිව්වොත් ලකුණු හම්බෙන්නේ නැහැ. You have to critically say, right? Why? So do you think this statement is correct? First thing, no, the statement is incorrect. The reason is there's high risk involved in issuing shipping guarantees to a bank, right? Like somebody mentioned just now, right? We are giving 300% liability. So because of that, we have to be careful what we are. Who are the customers? Customers, not only KYC, they have to be creditworthy customers. And since we are giving an indemnity, we have to ensure that we have the appropriate security, tangible security, to cover this outstanding exposure, right? එතන තවත් ඇයි තව රිස්ක් එකක් අපි කතා කරන්නේ. තවමනම් තියෙන රිස්ක්. ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේක critically examine කරනවා කියන්නේ then you have to write all those things. When okay, if there's if the original BL not received, then
control over goods නැති වෙනවා බැංකුවට.
Control over the goods is lost. The control over the goods is lost. Right? The entire bank is exposed. Now, if we don't receive the original document, if there's a fraud or something, if we don't receive the original document, then we won't be able to cancel the guarantee. And there's a possibility the shipping company will claim on the bank of issuing the guarantee. They will say, okay, either you produce your original BL or we are recalling the money, the guarantee, right? Then the wrong hands to and belong. For example, if there are two crooks involved in this particular one, if banks are issuing bank shipping guarantees to every Tom, Dick and Harry, right? A guy from South Africa, right? He will send acceptable type of BL, copy BL කියන එකත් කිසිම වැඩක් නැති document එකක්.
Sir, එතනදී ආටිකල් 5 නිකන් වයලේට් කරනවා වගේ වෙනවනේ ඒ වගේම මේ UCP එකේ ආය මේ කන්වර්ෂන් එකට අහු වෙන්න පුළුවන් නේ බැංක් එක.
කන්වර්ෂන් අහු වෙන්න පුළුවන් මේ ආටිකල් එක මොකද වයලේට් වෙන්නේ?
goods versus document document එක ගන්න goods නේ handle කරන්නේ ඒ කියන්නේ
නෑ අපි docs නෙමෙයිනේ goods නෙමෙයිනේ handle කරන්නේ මෙතන document එකක් shipping guarantee එකක් දෙන්නේ ඒක ගන්න බෑ. UCP is not talking about shipping guarantees. Shipping guarantee is a practice. UCP කොහෙවත් නෑ. UCP එකේ goods versus documents කියන්නේ when it comes to in a documented credit, whatever the documents are perfect, then we will pay. We are not bothered about the goods. මම risk ගැන කතා කරද්දී කිව්වා මටම වෙච්ච දෙයක්. මගේ customer කෙනෙක්ට මේ instead of getting electrical items, he has got garbage. A container full of garbage stuff. Still we had to pay. We paid because we are only dealing with documents. Documents perfect. If it is perfect documents, then we have to pay. Right? Again, there's no second word.
Okay.
Right? Why this is risky? Because if those two parties, right? If they got together and if they are going to play out the bank, yes, they can. The first copy BL, they will send a forged one. Appears to be correct. And photocopy and name signature original signature එකද නැද්ද කියලා අපි දන්නේ නැහැ photocopy එකක් එන්නේ. ඉතින් අපි signature එක check කරන්න යන්නේ නැහැ නේ BL එක. කොහෙන්ද check කරන්නේ? Against what? We are not going to check signatures of a BL. Master the agent ඒවා අපි check කරන්නේ නැහැ. If the signature is there, then we'll accept, okay. If the capacity of the signature is there, if we are signed as the master or the agent for the shipper, whatever the capacity, we will take it. Right? ඒකට මටම වෙලා තියෙනවා රිස්ක් එක කතා කරනවා කිව්වා කස්ටමර්ලා එකම ෂිප්මන්ට් එකට එක BL ගෙවල් දෙනවා. ඊපස්සේ බලනකොට ඒ කස්ටමර් ගාව BL ෆැක්ටරි එකක්ම තියෙන්න ඕන. printing press එක print කරනවා වගේ print කරන්න ලඟ තියෙන්නේ. right? BL ෆැක්ටරි එකක් තියෙනවා කියලා අපි දන්නේ නැහැ. මේක වැරදි කිව්වොත් අක් ගාලා හවස් වෙනකොට ගෙවල් දෙනවා හරි BL එක. අරක වැරදුනා මේක තමයි හරි කියලා. right? එතකොට අපි සැක හිතන්න ඕන මේක මේ දේවල් වෙනවයි කියලා. ඉතින් අර වගේ wrong BL එකක් දීලා shipping company එක ගාව තියෙන මේකට හරියන්න විදියට එවලා එවනම් shipping company එකෙන් delivery order එක issue කරනවා. හැබැයි ඒගොල්ලෝ check කරනවා. ඒගොල්ලෝ check කරනවා. ඒගොල්ලොත් හැබැයි check කරලා බලනවා. ඒගොල්ලෝ බලනවා මේක shipping guarantee එක මේ ඉෂු කරලා තියෙනවා මේක ඇත්තටම මේ ඩිලිවරි එකක් තියෙනවද කියන එක. හැබැයි ship එක that particular ship is calling on this මේක තියෙනවා නම් ගොඩක් වෙලාවට ඒගොල්ලෝ බලනවා මොකද ඒගොල්ලෝ ගාව තියෙනවා ඒ ship a particular ship එකේ එන manifesto එක තියෙනවා. Shipping manifesto එක තියෙනවා. So they checked against the manifesto whether this particular goods are there කියන එක. Goods කියන එක දන්නේ නැහැ. Whether this consignment is there කියන එක. ඒකත් check කරලා තමයි ඒගොල්ලෝ delivery order දෙන්නේ. හැබැයි if this guy has a connection in the shipping company, ඒගොල්ලෝ කරන්නේ එහෙමනේ. බැංක් එකේ විතරක් නෙමෙයි shipping company එකෙත් connection එකක් තියාගන්නවා. ඒ මිනිහටත් අපි තුමු 50,000 rupees දුන්නා නම් ඒ මිනිහා delivery order එක අස්සක් කරලා එවයි. පස්සේ මේවපත් වෙන්නේ. millions ගණන් ගියාට පස්සේපත් වෙන්නේ. මාස ගණන් දෙකක් කරනවා දාලා මිනිහා රටෙත් නැහැ. දීප එක. මේගොල්ලෝ කොහොම සෙට් කරලා කරනවා. frauds වලට there's a more possibility. Right? That is why we are always checking the integrity of the customer. And that is the main reason why we are giving shipping guarantees only for the honest customers. Right? And that is one of the reasons why the bank should not issue shipping guarantees on collections for the issue kind of behavior. There's no confirmation from no issuing bank, right? Just documents. They අපි දන්නේ මේවා කොච්චර fraudulent documents කියලා. Because of that, don't issue shipping guarantees on collection. Right? Shipping guarantees on collection. Then තව මොනවද අපිට වෙන්න පුළුවන්?
සර් අපි එතෙන්දී goods release කරනව නේද? payment එක beneficiary එක release කරන්න කලින් එතන පොඩි risk එකක් තියෙනව නේද? ඒ කියන්නේ
ඉතින් ඒ කියන්නේ shipping guarantee එකේ product එක.
එතෙන්දී අර මේ sales contract එක documentary credit ඒ කියන්නේ sales contract එකේදී තියෙන්නේ මේ documentary credit එකේදී තියෙන ඒ කියන්නේ condition එක තියෙන්නේ
නෑ ඔයා කන්ෆියුස් කරගන්න එපා. ඩොකියුමන්ටරි ක්‍රෙඩිට් එකේ තියෙන එක මේකට අදාළ වෙන්නේ නැහැ. UCP is not covering shipping guarantees. What we are talking is goods versus documents කියන්නේ මම ඉස්සලා කිව්වා we are not bothered about the type of goods or the quality of the goods. If the documents are there saying that this particular consignment is having this particular goods, fine, and these are the supporting documents to prove that. Again, invoice එක තියෙනවා, BL එක තියෙනවා, what do you call this, certificate of origin තියෙනවා, inspection certificates තියෙනවා, ඔය ඔක්කොම තියෙනවා. So we check the documents. We never go and check the goods. The goods can be some inferior goods. It can be some inferior goods. Right? ඒකයි මේ මෙතන රිලීස් කරන එකයි මාරු කරගන්න එපා. මේ මාරු කරගන්නේ on an indemnity. On an indemnity issued by the bank, we will issue the guarantee. The shipping company will issue the guarantee, not on a indemnity given by the customer. Mind you,
yes,
not on the indemnity given by the customer. We issue the indemnity on the strength of another indemnity, counter indemnity from the customer. Customer ke counter indemnity අරගෙන ඒක අපිට cover වෙන්න තියාගෙන ඊට පස්සේ අපි issue කරනොත් අපේ indemnity එක. අන්න indemnity එකට තමයි shipping company එක delivery order එක දෙන්නේ. නැත්නම් customer ට නෙමෙයි. And still, even on our one, they have the bank liable for 300%. I think we should not allow this to, we should not given this to all the traders. It has to be pick and choose. It has to be pick and choose because of the risky cancellations relative originals. Anyway, I forgery. ඒක අරගෙන අතෙන්ට ගියාම ඒක ෆෝජර් එකක් right වගේ ගොඩක් දේවල් වෙනවා මම අපි වගේ රටවල් නෙමෙයි UK වල මට I have experience in UK Manchester වල මට හොඳටම මතකයි මම එකපාරක් මම මගේ කස්ටමර් කෙනෙක්ගේ කේස් එකක් මම හැන්ඩල් කළා when I was in Dubai one of the leading banks in Manchester leading bank in Manchester. ඒගොල්ලෝ කියනවා මේ collection document එක that we will not undertake collection නෙමෙයි LC document එක ඒගොල්ලෝ කියනවා මේ goods inferior quality therefore we will not pay කියලා එහෙම කියන්න බෑනේ මම කිව්වා අන්තිමට right how do you know that goods inferior quality? When customer clear the goods, they said it's inferior quality. Right? I said, can you please, in that scenario, where are the documents? Documents are with us. Right? Okay. What I told them was, you return the documents back to me. You return the documents. With my BL and everything, you return the documents. They said, okay, we can return the document. Right? Then I asked them, when have they cleared the goods? And how they have cleared the goods? To see, when I checked with the shipping company, because all these shipping companies are interconnected, they have branches in all the countries, we found that those people have released the delivery order on a shipping guarantee. Shipping guarantee akuda කරලා තියෙන්නේ. කොහොමද shipping guarantee අරන් තියෙන්නේ? දැන් අර documents ටික හම්බුණානේ අර bank එකට original documents. bank එකේ manager කෙනෙක්වත් අල්ලගෙන අර clerk කෙනෙක් හරි කවුරු අල්ලගෙන මේවා කරන්න එපා කවදාකවත් ඔයගලන්ගේ officers වල. අර BL එකේ ෆොටෝකෝපියක් ගන්නවා. BL එකේ ෆොටෝකෝපියක් ගන්න බලන්න BL එක තියෙන බැංකුව ඇතුළේනේ. BL එකේ ෆොටෝකෝපියක් ගත්තා. ඊට පස්සේ ඉන්වොයිස් එකේ කෝපියක් ගත්තා. customer will apply for a shipping guarantee. දෙන්න බෑ. Well, we have already received the original documents, but they do it. Banks උත් සල්ලි වලට කරනවා නම් අනිත් ඒවා මොනවද කරන්නේ? පස්සේ මම then I threatened them saying that I am going to lodge a complaint with ICC, Paris. Immediately they closed the file and they sent me the money. එච්චරයි. ඉතින් මේ වගේ risky operation එකක් තමයි තියෙන්නේ shipping guarantee වල. ඒකින්ද we should not allow it. collection වල දෙන්නෙත් නැත්නම් අපි ඒකයි. Describe the importance of an original bill of lading in a CIF shipment of goods from Sri Lanka to buyer in another country. Right? State why bill of lading must be produced in the event of a claim. Why bill of lading must be produced in the event of a claim?
Document of the title, because
document of the title, and the other thing, receipt for receiving the
goods.
so class check කරනවනේ දැන් ඒගොල්ලෝ international trade කතා කරද්දී දන්නේ right must be produced in the event of a claim ඒ ටික දාන්න ඕන identify two similarities and one difference between the bill of lading and a way bill. Read article 20, read article 20 21 way bill ඒ බලලා මේ ගන්න one difference, the main difference between a bill of lading and a way bill is bill of lading is a title document, way bill is not a title document, right? List the perils covered by the Institute Clause C. Ekamama under insurance, I'm going to discuss with you. Right? Perils covered by Institute Clause C. Institute Clause C is the least covered perils. Least. Fully covered in Clause A. All risk covered. B ekedi tawa risk adu වෙනවා. C එක වෙනකොට තව ගොඩක් risk අඩු වෙලා යනවා. right? එතකොට ඒකේ ඔය ටික අපිට මේ කරගන්න පුළුවන්. තව දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නවා මොන විදියකටද questions එන්නේ කියන එක. ඒ පැත්තෙන් වෙලා දාගන්න. But for A describe the importance of an original bill of lading in a CIF shipment of goods from Sri Lanka to a buyer in another country. What is the importance of an original bill of lading? Make it in importance of the million. Receipt for cargo, document for title. Right? Yogi, or a BL list out. Yeah. Okay. I think it's enough. The next class also we will do. The 25th classes. If they allow you to come here, then it's easy. Otherwise, can you please do this 2019 month, right? Sampurna Lianda, you have 2 weeks, right? A 2 weeks will be paper a karan oguldo. Sampurna paper a karan. Paper a karala, it was a bit discuss karu. I read exam karan again, 3 hours later, you have 2 weeks, 3 hours later sit kala ban make a but you have the liberty to go through the UCP and URC. Spend about 2 hours, 2 days. Take some piece of paper, a notebook, paper, do it. Right? Exam again, make a instructions straight away to discuss. Right? Explain and Uttara Verdi, I know Lajavendapa, Katavaha, and Indapa, among Kagat Nangane, Ekinda, Muku, make a Harika, and as among Mamitu make a killer kiana, the Kotamata, I again win in at the killer than the pull. Right? If Nata Ula Katavan into Inca Name. Right. Tamona the Peter. In Hemunot, the 25th volume passe a Peter class and Pulana Mihavilla. We will do. Otherwise, I'll do another class, not on 30th. 30th exam Patangano. DABF exams. Subanek. The Cathedral and Darela. Okay. කරමු. තව ක්ලාස් එකක් අර HS codes වි අනිත් ඒවා ඒක ටික තව රිවිෂන් ටිකක් කරගන්න. ඒ අතරේ මෙහෙට ආවොත් මට ඒකත් මේ ගාවම කවර් කරලා දාන්න පුළුවන්. අපිට 3 days වලින් කවර් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. After that we can have the exam. Most probably during the month of February වගේ ටාගට් කරගෙන පාඩම් කරන්න. during the month of February කියලා ටාගට් කරගෙන පාඩම් කරන්න. එතකොට අපිට immediately මේක පටන් ගත්ත ගමන් ඉවරක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. Right? Okay. Any questions? If not, then I'll call it a day. පරිස්සමෙන් ගෙවල් වලට ලයින්න පාඩම් කරන්න. document checking part එක අපි කරමු. 3 classes physically කරලා උගන්න assignment එක දෙනවා. doc checking assignment එක. ඒකට 15 marks හම්බ වෙනවා. Try to get the maximum because if you have identified the correct discrepancies, you will get the full marks. Right? Discrepancies පහක් විතර තමයි identify කරන්න දෙන්නේ. ඒ පහක් හරියට identify කළොත් උගන්ට full marks හම්බ වෙනවා. full marks හම්බුනම එතන 15ක් එහෙමම අතන 10ක් තිබුණොත් එහෙම අනිත් එකට 10ක් හරි 5ක් කියන්නකෝ අනිත් එකට 15න් 5ක් ආවොත් you are going to the exam with 20 marks in your hand out of 30. So you can easily go for another 35 marks in the final exam. Anyway, check my exam and pass. Right? Making the binary to end up. Okay. Right. Before we close the session, are there any questions? Any more questions?
සර් පළවෙනි අසයින්මන්ට් එක ඩියු ඩේට් එකට සබ්මිට් කරන්න පැතුණා පොඩ්ඩක් පරක්කුණා අර මේ ගෙදර හිටියේ හින්දා පොඩ්ඩක් අර ඒ දවස්වල කමියුනිකේෂන් ප්‍රශ්න තිබ්බා මේ පොඩි සතියක් දෙයක් පරක්කුණා ඒක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ නේ සර්
නෑ ඒක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ මම අපි ඒවා තේරුම් අරගෙන ඉන්නේ ඒක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ
thank you sir
ඒක ප්‍රශ්න හැබැයි ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ වගේ නෙමෙයි කැලේ කැම්පස් එකේ මම කරන හරිම මරු එකට ඒගොල්ලෝ සබ්මිට් කරනවා දැන් බඩ ගාලා ඒගොල්ලෝ ඔක්කොම දැන් එක්සෑම් එකක් යන්නේ ෆයිනල් එක්සෑම් එකක් යන්නේ මේ ඔන්ලයින් ෆයිනල් එක්සෑම් එක අපි ඔන්ලයින් යන්නේ හැබැයි ඒක ගියොත් ඒගොල්ලන්ට අපි මෙහෙත් බලන්න වෙනවා මේ වැඩේ කරනවා නම් we'll give them a time කරලා they will upload the answer papers. If it comes to the worst case scenario, we'll have to do that. They'll upload the answer papers to the system. Within 1 hour within that 1 hour they have to upload. It will up back. No marks. That means you have not done the exam. Right? Then exam same day, immediately 3 hours you will check among additional 1 hour to upload. I'll take upload it's open book. පොට්ටික දිග අරගෙන UCP එකයි URC එකයි URR එකයි ISBP එකයි ඔක්කොම දිග අරගෙන බල කරන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි ඉතින් ඒක බල කරන්න ගියොත් පැතුරන්ට එක්සෑම් එක කරන්න බැරි වෙනවා. පාඩම් කරලා නැත්නම් පාඩම් කරලා තියෙනවා නම් දන්නවනම් දැන් අද කිව්වේ article 37C මේක මේ වගේ errors આવොත් article 37 එකේ තමයි තියෙන්නේ. Right? එතකොට article 37 එකේ A ද B ද C ද D ද කියන එක You can just turn the article 37 within 30 seconds. Within 30 seconds, you can see which one, A, B, C, or D. Then you can score the full marks. If you don't know what is the exact article 37, the 39, the particular then only 1 to 39 පෙරලන්න වෙනවා. ඒ පෙරලනකොට time finish. Right? දැන් බලමු අපි කොහොමද වෙන්නේ කියන එක. Okay. See you then. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Good night.